So the first thing you've got to do is get the two OptiJump bars out of the casing, pop them either side of the treadmill, making sure that the black LED strip is facing inwards. One of the bars has all those buttons on the side that I just pointed to. Make sure that that's on the left hand side so it's closest to you. Next you're going to take out the cables. One end should be USB, one end should be a square port. Unravel those, hopefully they've been nicely raveled by the last person that used them. Pop the square port into the square hole. And once plugged into the TV, into your laptop, sorry, the USB side, you should get that green light that shows there's no obstructions and they're turned on and charged properly. If they're not charged, obviously you just need to charge them up with the charging port. Next, you're going to take the camera. It's also a USB. You're going to plug it into the side of your laptop and make sure it's set up and in the right direction with the legs screwed on properly. Next, you're going to go to the OptiJump app on your laptop. If you haven't got that installed, make sure you've spoken to IT and get that installed on your laptop. You're going to click on Utility, top right, and then you're going to go to Basic Settings and make sure that Video 1 has the correct camera setup as it is showing here, the webcam. Next one, when that's installed and you've checked it, you're going to go to the top left tab and create a new athlete. You want to make sure that the name, age, height, weight is minimum that you're filling in. Once you've done that, save the athlete and then go to test, and then the top button, and that should take you to your testing site. So you want to click gait test under gait analysis, confirm that. Make sure that your athlete in the top bracket is set up as the athlete you've just put in, so make sure that's the only one that's ticked. And then go to execute. If it's all set up correctly, you should hear this beep. That means it's working properly. You should already have your athlete up and running at speed at this point. Just to let you know, I couldn't do that obviously when I was doing this video by myself. Once the video is completed, you're going to click on results. You're going to find the athlete by checking the search area at the left. Click on the test that you want to look at and then look at view. You can also use compare if you've got two of the same athlete results. And it'll show something like this. Sometimes during the test itself, it'll ask you which foot strikes the floor first, and you'll see a small screenshot of either the left heel strike or the right heel strike, and you'll just click that foot. Sometimes you've got to do it afterwards, so you've got to use the clip at the top left as I'm showing you there to scroll through and find out when actually a foot strikes the floor, and then make sure that that matches up with the foot on the screen as we look at the results at the bottom. You're going to get lots of different metrics from the results, including length, stride length, time parameters, heel strike, to flat foot phase, to propulsion phases. It can be quite difficult to decipher at first. Don't worry too much about it. I'm going to do a separate video and break that down so you can understand it a little bit better. If you do a screening and you haven't got the understanding, don't worry about it. Just get in touch with me and we'll break it down together and create a bit of a report for the client. I hope this helps.